Unong tem kita nari polaan umasin pat selek un aya ke jingtem kita ke ba Syiang ya ke Riew Nongbah ke Nongbah Shillong Khamtam daga kita. Uniu semla ke ripolan un pen I ke sab jang u Halarity Performing Center mau diang diang ha ke khat atarik unai la kata la syai ke sngi. Ya kini kita masal ai keteng kum ke Marcin Art of Guitar to ban pelong ke Migran Each Limited but ka forward lifestyle and experiences LLP but kani kesan kan airu kelat ik samla puli kibran kesap hakani ketem kita but ban kentiu ru ia ka tem kaput kum kawai ni kilat ka yok kam yok jam bat ka kamai kaji jong gi madon sap.
Some students, talk to them, jam with them, maybe make some video with them. It's all natural, you know. Like when teams try to give me some ideas, I always tell them like, let's try to make it as natural as possible. Yeah? So if I have something in my head, we try to make it work. But then when we get there and I meet them, I meet the buskers, I meet the students. Then we make it happen. So it's no stress. Like music is not about stress. We don't want to plan too much. But I think tomorrow we'll make it work. And about classical Indian music, I've been, and again, I'm being very honest here. I've been in a big awe of how deep the Indian music goes. A lot of for Western people, looking at traditional music, a lot of the time we are very arrogant, you know, because like we look at traditional music, folk music, and we think, oh, it's primitive, or it's like not like full of depth as much as we would like it to be. And sometimes it's true, to be honest. In some other parts of the world, it's a little bit, you know, more how to say, like it's not as in depth as some other parts of music in the world. But in India, it's the opposite. I think like we're the primitive ones, maybe, because I listen to like some of the time signatures, you know, and the rhythms, and they call like speaking and playing. I don't know what it's called. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, so Indian classical.
The question is, why is the airport so far away? That's the first impression. But then I realized, oh my God, we are climbing a mountain right now. So really, it was like I had my phone in the car and I was looking at the map and I see it's like Bhutan is here, is Nepal is here, India is there. And I feel like this is absolutely incredible how far music has taken me. Because let's be honest, Shillong is a remote city, right? Like, I mean, it's one of the most remote places I've been to in my life. So this is the first impression, is very, very exotic. But then getting into the city after like 3.5 hours of driving, I was so impressed that it's like a real city, you know, like it's the neon lights, you know, the nighttime life, and then Arpan took us to the blues show. It's just like it's like a learning process for me, because again I come from a very different country, very different culture, and you don't expect places in such remote locations to be as cool. You know, it's just cool. Even look at this cafe. Like, how cool is this? Like, I could go to this cafe in New York, you know, and it will be great. And I'm in Shillong, so I'm just very impressed. Right. So. Yeah, so far so good. It's been really fantastic coming here for the first time. I have to say, you know, being from Europe and especially from Poland, which is a very homogeneous type of country, everyone is kind of similar to each other. India is an exotic place, you know. Even on the drive here, from the airport to Shillong, I just couldn't stop taking videos on my phone through the window, just because of the nature, how absolutely exotic it is for me. So I kind of feel like I'm in a different world right now. And you know, Arpan mentions Japan, how it's a victory market, Korea, how it's a victory market. But actually, this is the place where I feel like I am exploring the most. And it's kind of a big honor, actually, because what I do, the way that I play is pretty niche in general. Like, it's an instrumental style, it's an instrumental type of music. It's a percussive style of guitar, which of course it's a little bit more different. It's more intricate, I guess,
not going to be a tour without having, bringing someone like Marcin to India. We were telling Marcin's management through the course of, our interaction with them on what MGMP does. So it's called the Meghalaya Grassroots Music Program, basically which has a couple of thousand guitar players, musicians who play busking gigs across the state at tourist destinations and other spaces. Some of the artists have toured with us in different parts of the country as well. Fundamentally making this as a viable employment opportunity for musicians.